We about to check out Hasan, the crybaby. Yeah, he's just a straight clown, man. Straight clown. He's talking about Ben Shapiro. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying to be unbiased, right? But y'all know how I feel. And if you don't, go check out the documentary style video I did on my main channel, fam, with Hasan. I think it's called like He's a Loser or something of that nature. And if it's not called that, that's what I might change the title to, because he's a loser. All right, let's get it started, fam. Hit the like button, drop some comments, subscribe if you haven't.
Continues to pace. The Wall Street Journal reports that 3 Memphis.
That's way too damn fast. That's way too damn fast, man. We gonna need to slow that down, player. The Ben Shapiro ready talk too fast, bro. I might have to speed it up later on if this guy is, boring enough. But that's a little too
Tyree Nichols' case continues to pace. The Wall Street Journal reports that 3 Memphis, Tennessee emergency medical technicians were fired on Monday. 2 additional police officers have been relieved from duty as officials continue investigations into the death of Tyree Nichols. The 3 EMTs were let go after an internal investigation into their actions at the scene of Nichols' January 7th encounter with police following a traffic stop. According to the Memphis Fire Department, the review showed they failed to conduct an adequate patient assessment of Mr. Nichols.
I'm just going to give you a trigger warning. It's the first day of Black History Month.
Yo, shut up. Oh, shut up. I gotta download this because now I would have used this for a documentary that I'm working on. Trigger warning, because it's I want to give y'all, listen, I gotta give y'all a trigger warning. I want to give you a trigger warning because listen, black is beautiful, y'all. Listen, I just want to grift. I want to grift. So let's trigger warning, because he's going to talk about black people during a regular ass month, during a normal month.
And Ben Shapiro knows that. Okay. He's going to get probably extra racist with it, more racist than he usually is, which is impressive because he's always so fucking racist. You know, my man is going to go extra hard today.
Who have now been fired from the force are 2 of them are black. One of
I don't think Ben Shapiro is racist, bro. I don't at all. I do think you pandering, though. I'm gonna be honest. See, and already we got to speed it up a little bit because I'm getting sick in his face.
them is white, as race is the only concern for our media, apparently.
We can't speed it up.
Officer Hemphill, who participated in the initial traffic stop and the use of a taser, will remain on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation. The use of the taser, by the way, is not obviously the problem with regard to the Tyree Nichols situation. We watched the tape yesterday on the show, and we talked about the fact that Tyree Nichols fled on foot as he was leaving. They attempted to...
If you don't bring up the fact that even the fucking police chief said that this was not a warranted traffic stop, you are literally the worst person on the planet. Oh my God, he's already doing it. How do you mention that?
Yo, buddy, you too emotional, guy. You gotta relax. I'm trying to just be unbiased and listen to you, get what you guys say, but the crying through the screen and the parent, first of all, guys, I just want to give a trigger warning because blackity black. The second, calm your ass down. Relax, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. Let's hear what both of you have to say.
Big stop. You are literally the worst person on the planet. Oh my God, he's already doing it. How do you mention that he fled on foot after you said no? He has to mention it.
So again, this is more legal reaction to what appears to be an egregious.
He didn't magically start running on foot, dude. He got yoinked out of his car for no reason. They literally did not tell him what was going on while beating the shit out of him. Oh my God, that's insane.
Situation. The Memphis Fire Department said on Monday its investigation showed that...
I do want to state though, I'm not defending the cops in any way, shape, or form. I don't think you should be resisting, right, at all. But I do think that these police officers that we're speaking on were clearly obsessive. It was too much. It was excessive. There you go. It was way too, what did I say first? Obsessive. It was excessive. They did too much. It was way too much being done. Wowed out. Let's just be clear on that matter. Hasan's still a fool, though, just because.
EMTs found Nichols handcuffed on the ground and leaning against a police vehicle. Apparently, the department said that they violated numerous MFT protocols and policies. Unclear exactly what they were supposed to do at that point, or what medical action would have been necessary in order to save Nichols, or whether that would have actually...
Right, he got a woo side, right? Look at his face. Yo, he's so emotional. He got a woo side. Before I can even read that in the live chat, oh, man. Yeah, he got a woo side, bro. He got to chill. He got to chill with the pandering.
Materialize in any sort of...
What?
Bro, he's literally, oh my God. Does he think Tyree Nichols is Palestinian? Is that what he thinks is going on here? Because he literally is talking about it like the IDF. You know what I mean? Like when he talks about the IDF and like Palestinians, that energy is coming out of him right now. He said, what warrants medical action by medical professionals? How could they have saved this man? That's crazy.
Did die at the hospital of internal injuries, is my understanding. In any case, the media continue on their dual narratives of one, the police are bad, and two, this is all about race. So Sarah Haynes, the View is just a repository of all the lowest IQ humans on the planet, apparently. So Sarah Haynes said that we can talk about racism because the race of the officers does not matter. All the officers in this.
I don't like the fact that people keep making this a race thing at all, fam. It's not. It's an abuse of power thing, right? Power corrupts. We need better requirements and better like psych evaluations for people to become like police officers. This is clearly people that were just wilding out. I'm sure that he wasn't the only one they did this to, right? They probably was out here injuring the whole city, right? As far as I'm concerned, right? And I think that we will find that out soon enough. But I don't think this is a race thing. And the fact that people keep trying to make this a race thing is wow.
Particular case, of course, for black. It is only the race of the victim that matters.
Oh, God. I wonder if it gets hard sometimes to be a conservative where you like routinely have to avoid looking at all of the facts of a situation where like everyone is basically saying the same thing in unison, which is that like, and they're correctly saying this, by the way, which is that the police as an institution is acting out in a white supremacist way. Therefore, it doesn't matter if a cop is black or not. Historically and in contemporary society, they have always been brutal. They're cops. This is not about the individual. This is about a systemic problem. This is about what the police are designed to do.
No, this is not. Come on, bro. We gotta stop that. They're not designed to do that, bro. Cut it out. Cut it out. We just need some higher requirements, man. I think we need military level people. I always talk about this, bro. Let's double how much police officers get paid and then make it harder to become a police officer. That way, they got to earn it, man. We need some Captain America type people out there in these streets, and we could get them. Navy SEAL type dudes. Well, how come as soon as they get out the military, why are we not at the airport? Hey, come right over here, sign this application to be a police officer. Why are we not doing that type of stuff?
Which is bizarre, since if you're going to claim white supremacy, white
right? Yeah, he want to abolish the
white
police,
supremacy. But apparently, only the victim matters. You can still claim white supremacy so long as the victim is black. It does not matter who killed him. So presumably, every gangland violence shooting in Chicago is the result.
Wait, first of all, yes, every gang shooting in Chicago is unironically a product of a white supremacist system. Yes, that is true.
No, no, that's not true. I don't know. When people going to start taking responsibility for themselves, bro? People are grown, right? And it's sometimes like the grown people are like manipulating the children out there and getting them to do stupid stuff, especially in Chicago and Chirac, right? Look at the Little Yummy case if you guys haven't heard of that. But yeah, nah, fam, it's crazy out there. But people got to start taking responsibility. Ain't all systematic. Oh, the white man made me do it. He made me want to go out here and act like I'm living that rapper lifestyle in real life and do a bunch of stuff that I should not be doing. It was the white man. the white man. Shut up. That sounds stupid. Start teaching accountability, man, responsibility, right? These young men need to learn that, right? To own up to the mistakes so they can learn from it.
You have to understand.
Nah, it's not your fault. It was the white man. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Violence is caused by material conditions. This has been something that is studied and been talked about since ancient fucking Greece. Okay? Holy shit. But Ben still in 2023 is like, that's not true. That doesn't happen. It's actually because every individual is bad. They're just boo-boo people. They're bad.
Of white supremacy. This is one of these broad arguments that is beautiful for the left because it involves no actual outcome. You don't actually have to achieve a policy solution. You just blame white supremacy out there in the ether for all the bad problems on the ground. And then all of your policy prescriptions magically amount to radical leftist diversity, equity, and inclusion nonsense. Here is Sarah Haynes saying something very silly.
So silly. Dude, you're a villain, dude. Conservative propaganda has basically turned it.
My man called him a villain. Why are you treating him like he's Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? Like, splendid. Like he said, my man just stating his opinion and you just so emotional. You getting so triggered by it.
Into like being like a villain in a child textbook. You know what I mean? Like, imagine advocating for sharing and equity. What a laughable notion. Why do we never like stop to be like, dude, what are you saying? Like, that seems insane to say. Why don't you feel uncomfortable just openly stating?
Why are you so triggered? Why are you so emotional? Why are you acting like a baby back bitch right now? My bad. My bad. I'm just saying, yo, this dude is crying. He's
that you're a bad person.
Part of police reform over the years were all these cameras, dash cameras, body cameras. And there is such a casualness to this aggression. And I did watch it because I think, people say it was too hard to watch or I couldn't watch it. And I thought that's the least we can do to watch what is going, because I think people have to see it sometimes to maybe be one. I think there's a lot of people that do realize this is never acceptable, not okay. I think the fact that it was black officers shows it doesn't matter the color of the cop. It's the victim.
It's the victim. It's the victim. And meanwhile, Whoopi Goldberg, she of the.
I will tie it back. When white people are brutally murdered by the police force, that is also a byproduct of white supremacy. Oftentimes we talk about how white supremacy kills.
Oh, hold on. Correction, right? Correction. You guys in the chat said Ben isn't stating his opinion. He's stating pure facts. I stand corrected. Touche. Yes, I agree. It's beyond the opinion. He's stating facts.
White people as well. Okay, I'll tell you 100%. How. Because police are capital enforcers for capital, because
definitely deserves to be presented better. So yes, I definitely will own up to that. I said that wrong. 100%. It's beyond his opinion. It's facts. Touche.
One of the biggest.
That's why I like streaming with my supporters, man.
Byproducts of that enforcement of the divisive politics that you need to engage in is the white supremacist justification for why you need incredible amounts of policing to begin with. That causes cops to be trained as an occupying force. And even when you're in a poor white neighborhood, because of all the justifications that you've gotten from prior white supremacist constructs of like, police have to be enforcers, police have to kill people, police are always in the right when they kill people, that you end up also behaving that way against poor white people, especially.
Genius sort of sage presence on The View. She's like, I'm not saying that maybe white people need to get beaten up for police reform to happen, but maybe white people need to get beaten up for police reform to happen. So first of all, this is unbelievably stupid. We've seen many, many cases of police brutality against white people.
Yeah, mad cases. I remember I said I've seen this one case where it was a teenager. They was whooping him, and he was white. They was doing him dirty, and he was already on the ground. And I think that went viral like a few months ago.
In fact, some of those cases are significantly worse than what we saw with Tyree Nichols. That one case that I mentioned the other day of a white man killed by the police in a hotel is the Daniel Shaver killing of 2006.
Interesting. It was one of the few instances where Ben Shapiro is talking about Daniel Shaver. I didn't even know he was going to talk about it, but because it's always on top of my mind as a particularly brutal instance of police brutality and police violence, I can maybe explain it a little bit further, even though I just predicted that he was going to say it, I guess, and openly mentioned it.
Are you trying to say that you have more morals than him? What? Like, yeah, he brought it up, but I always think about it, so I'm better than him. He brought it up, but I'm better than him because I think about it constantly. Hey, yo, this is a wild world we live in, player.
The reason why that piece of shit cop got away with executing Daniel Shaver in broad daylight, brutally, after making him comply to his list of demands and then still murdering him regardless. The reason why he was able to get away with it is because police are seen as brutal enforcers. Oftentimes, the justification for that brutal enforcement is because they're brutally enforcing bad people. Substitute bad with black, and you'll understand exactly what justification cops have to behave the way that they do, which then ends up oftentimes killing white people.
Substitute bad with black
as well.
Substitute bad with black. This is what he's out here spreading. This dude is disgusting, bro.
That's it. That's how cops also, that's how white people are sometimes victims of white supremacy in the hands of the police. The reason why that is such a prescient and such a powerful motivator is because people are conditioned into thinking and believing that from the jump. Every aspect of our society is designed this way. Our education is designed this way. Okay. It reinforces that narrative. And that's a very powerful motivator for people. They're like, oh man, I am terrified of this. That's why we need to fund the cops instead of funding the social programs. That's why we need to fund the cops instead of funding the education system in underprivileged neighborhoods. That's why we need to separate through, invisible ways of redlining through the financial system, through the private sector, where black people live and white people live. That's why we need to stay away from black people.
You almost just ended the video. I ain't going front. I almost just cut this off. I was about to be like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. It's unnecessary. Like, for real, it's just blatantly super unnecessary. There's no point other than me just frying him up. Right. But we almost done. Let's get through it. I'm glad I could watch it with you guys.
And that only reinforces that animosity as you are otherizing a group of individuals that you rarely ever contact, that you rarely ever see as human beings. And then you end up only seeing black people in television and media. And the way that they portray black people in television and media is oftentimes, again, reinforcing those stereotypes, violent predators, right? And when you are a captive audience to that kind of propaganda, they can justify anything.
Significant.
How is the media representing white men nowadays? Hasan, how would you say the media is representing white men these days? Like they're saints or like they're supervillains? How would you say? Because you technically damn near mainstream media these days, actually. So, how are you representing white men? Like, how are you putting them out? Are you calling them villains? Like you just did to Ben Shapiro? Is that how you doing it? That sounds like a fool.
Worse than what we saw with Tyree Nichols. I mean, Tyree Nichols is really, really, really bad. Daniel Shaver is literally on the ground trying to comply with officers' orders and they just murder him. This notion that white people have never been the victims of police violence is absolute bullcrap. It is not true in the slightest.
No one has ever said that. That, my friends, is a straw man. That is known as a straw man. That's what Ben Shapiro.
No, no. People have said that. Yeah, just go on Twitter. People have said that. That just because people are stupid don't mean it was never said.
Shapiro is saying, no one has said this, so I'm just going to make up a guy. The lady that is criticizing did not say this. No one is saying this. There's Ben saying it. But this is the same exact thing that Republicans do all the fucking time.
Whoopi Goldberg, because again, everything for Whoopi, just a reminder, Whoopi Goldberg believes that everything.
So it's got to be, oh no, anti-right. It's on the right, it ain't right. I'm sick of hearing that, bro. This is a fake socialist.
In life is racist except Hitler. That is an actual thing that Whoopi Goldberg has said because she believes that.
That seems like a little bit of an uncharitable assessment of what Whoopi Goldberg has ever said.
When Hitler went after the Jews are white, so it was white on white crime, so it wasn't racism. And here's genius Whoopi Goldberg.
Even though Whoopi Goldberg is not exactly, she's not exactly the best person.
Let him play the clip. You just said she didn't say that, right? Let's hear the clip. Let's see if she said it.
For this kind of analysis, I'll be honest with you.
When will the brutality finally lead to some police reform from the ground up? Because clearly it doesn't matter if it's a white policeman or a black policeman. It is a.
She said something along those lines. I remember I covered it. It was a bad take. It was a really bad take. She said a lot of dumb shit.
So she did say. She didn't say it, then she did say it. But she did say it. But she didn't say it. But she did. You killed that one. You killed that. That was fire, player. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I ain't like it, but I see what you did there. You guys said, how does the media represent Christians? Horribly. Horribly. Right? So yeah, he's bugging. He's tripping right now.
Throughout her very long career. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not here to defend Whoopi Goldberg. I don't give a fuck.
Problem in the police and the policing itself. You know, things don't seem to make sense to people unless it's
Ted Danson was dating Whoopi Goldberg, and for like her birthday, he did stand up in blackface. I do remember that.
somebody they can feel or they can recognize. But how many times do we need to see white people also get beaten before anybody will do anything?
Again, white people get beaten pretty regularly by the cops. The rate of people being shot by the officers unarmed, the number of white people shot by officers unarmed is significantly higher than the number of black.
Yeah, it happens. That's facts, right? But people like to sweep that under the rug like it didn't.
Black people shot by officers unarmed.
It doesn't happen.
I wonder why. Wait, hold on. I wonder why. Wait a minute. Wait, you think it's, first of all, what is this argument? Okay. Let's analyze this for a second. So is that okay? Does that make the point valid all of a sudden? Like, oh yeah, it's okay when white people get shot by cops. But secondly, there's this weird thing
that is
called,
not what he's saying.
Statistics or
didn't you just call him out trying to say he used a straw man, and then here you go and use a straw man directly after that?
You know, the likelihood of this thing happening to the black demographic versus the white demographic. There are more white people in the country than there are black people, Ben. So I wonder what the rate is.
Yeah, that was a horrible argument, bro. Oh, no, this dude is trash. This is your king? Left the wokies. This is your king right here? This is your king. Wow.
In comparison to the totality. Let me run that back. It almost feels like he slips up accidentally.
It will do anything.
Again, white people get beaten pretty regularly by the cops. The rate of...
Wait, the rate. Wait. Hold on.
Pretty regularly by the cops. The rate of people being shot by the officers unarmed, the number of white people shot by officers unarmed is significantly higher than the number of black people.
Oh, dude, damn, bro. Damn. So Ben does know the fucking real numbers. He just corrected himself.
What? Yo, this dude is crazy. Hasan is a maniac. Like, he's actually nuts. He's really crazy, bro. Like, Yo, like for real though, he's really bugged out. Wow.
Self and said, "Oh, the number. That's crazy, man.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's so weird, dude. You almost accidentally revealed a truthful statistic for once in your goddamn life on your stupid ass broadcast. You piece of shit."
Shot by officers unarmed every year.
The people that came to treat him and didn't treat him.
Yo, somebody need to burp this baby. Somebody need to burp this baby. You over here crying right now. Like, yo, my man. How about you, crank the masculinity up and let's just throw the femininity in you away, right? Let's just toss that. Let's toss that out, right? Let's act like a man today. For once in your life, let's act like a man today. I mean, that's what I would say to him if I ever debated Hasan in real life. Let's be a man. Let's be a big boy. Let's be a big boy today, okay? No crying, no temper tantrums, none of that. None of that stuff, man. Yeah, he's a clown.
The level of inhumanity in watching this play out, and some of these were reforms. That's the part that
These people would have done more to help a dog out than they did to help Tyree Nichols out. And that is inhumanity.
I mean, what I always like about these tapes is we all agreed what we saw was truly egregious, but the more you shout about it on TV, the more credit you get. That seems to be the rule. Again, we can all be...
Yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah. That's how it works on YouTube too, huh?
Are you getting mad? Okay, we got it. We got the point. Yeah, it was bad. Come on. Why are you getting extra mad? It's like he's more mad at the people that are fucking saying that this was insanely fucked up than he is at the act itself.
Outrage. And these people...
Yo, cut it out, Strawman McGee. You gotta relax, dog. Yo, you wilding with the Strawman.
Going to jail. They're all being prosecuted. The kind of virtue signaling that you see on TV with all these people shedding what I imagine are TV tears is rather egregious. What if you spent too much money on your taxes and you can get some of that money back?
Oh my God, that fucking insane. Dude, do you guys think my segues at the top of the hour are bad? He doesn't even fucking try, dude.
Meanwhile, again, there are two narratives that have emerged from the media from this. One is that all the cops are bad and so we have to stop policing. And two is that racism is the real problem. So we begin with the first argument, which is that all policing is bad. Professor Alexis Hogue Forjor of the Brooklyn School of Law, she said, maybe a solution here is that police don't actually need to administer stops in basic traffic violations.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Man, shut up. You ain't been honest a day in your life, dude. Being honest a day in your life. That dude's a loser. I think he's trash. I think he's trash, but I can never take him seriously. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button. Also, share the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Check me out on Patreon and sign up for memberships if you're able to. If not, don't worry about it. It's all good.